ovens. It's hers. It's Axe. It's BBP.
Hey!
Hey, John Mayer, the house music was done by this guy, right?
I do all the music.
He does all the music.
I'm a goddamn composer.
Because we can't get in trouble, for the 15 people
Copyrighted
that are
music.
actually listening.
No copyright
you
infringement
never know.
here.
You never know who could be listening and says, "Hey."
Facebook did throw us off once.
They did. Our very first one, I was playing house music, and they were like, nope, you're gone.
Maybe it was because they're not Dave fans.
That's true.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it wasn't a copyright thing. Maybe it was just we just don't like Dave.
They just didn't like
Poor
Dave
choice of
Matthews.
music.
Very much.
I mean, I like it, but I don't know what the hell is wrong with people.
I mean, I don't listen to it. I don't mind it though.
Yeah, I definitely. I've
That's just something for the background.
I've grown to appreciate it.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to with the crowd we run with. So.
Yeah, the crowd that we run with, and been to a few shows. So
I've
you
still yet to go.
do. Well, maybe
good.
You didn't go to
maybe
Syracuse
next year.
one?
He's not on tour this year, so maybe
did
next
not.
year. Next year.
I never went.
Well,
Oh,
maybe
okay.
Next year. We'll get you next year.
Maybe just they didn't.
You
invite
miss
me.
Salisbury Hill.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they just didn't like me. No one invited me.
No, I'm pretty sure you just said no
No, I don't
because
think I got invited.
you don't like him. So
I didn't get invited.
I'm pretty sure you got invited.
didn't.
There was like freaking 15 of us that went to the Syracuse show.
Could have
Yep.
been 16.
Yeah, well, you said no.
No
Pretty
one
sure.
likes me.
Freddie was such a puss that night.
Oh God, man.
That night?
Yeah. So we were tailgating out. Well, I mean every night, but we're tailgating out in the parking lot, and
Love you, Freddie.
we have the we're kicking back a couple drinks, what have you, getting ready for the show.
Yeah.
And Freddie was in charge of sneaking in the bottle for the rest of us to partake in.
He
Finish
fanned
it
it out.
off.
Yeah, no, what he did was he got nervous as we were walking towards the gate, and he just threw it away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you doing?
yeah.
Why?
Like, if you're scared, give it to somebody else. Don't ruin everybody's time.
Even if you're
Yeah.
scared, the worst they're going to do is take it from you and throw it away.
I know they're not going to kick you out or anything like
They're
that.
not arresting you. You're not. What is going on?
Well, in Freddie's case, he might
There's
get
a
arrested.
cat.
The cat's here.
Yeah.
There's a cat.
He's right over there. By
What?
you, actually.
Yeah, I don't even know this cat's. What is the cat's name?
Oswald Cobblepot,
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
The penguin.
the penguin.
Nice.
Because he looks like he's wearing a tuxedo.
Yeah, he does.
I get it.
Yep.
He does. He does.
Could have called him Scamper.
And then my
that's true.
dog is Ivy, Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Wow. He's not a Batman fan, is he?
Is it,
And, yeah.
we got a full Arkham house here.
Wow.
And you started working on the Star Wars house too.
Yeah, yep, yeah, exactly.
Brother.
Mm-hmm.
Brother.
Not the first one. The first one's an Outcast. now.
Yeah, well, that wasn't my choice, so.
Oh, good Lord Almighty. So, did you guys watch the game last night?
I was,
You did not.
I was in the,
The Syracuse game? Oh, that's right. You didn't watch it because you were doing your other podcast.
I was a little busy podcasting. Nobody watched. We, had,
Yeah.
There was a strong 3.
we were competing up against some harsh competition with
I saw
the Orange.
A Mr. Axe was watching. I saw
Yeah.
Mr. Graham was watching. I saw someone's wife was watching, and then I jumped on. I'm like, oh boy.
Wow.
But in their defense, the Duke game was on.
I think he's given up on the toys.
No, he's given up on the toys.
Yeah.
He decided that
Who?
you.
Why? Someone
you,
mentioned
yeah,
it?
read the comments. That's what you're supposed to have that there for.
I'm more focused on you guys.
Well, you're not focused on
For
the
once.
toys, obviously, either. So there we go.
Listen,
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't.
We're listening.
No,
Come on.
no, I have nothing.
Explain yourself.
I have nothing.
He's once again
Yeah.
he's bringing the
I'm not bringing any cool toys to the table anymore.
Oh, for the love,
Well,
man.
Cool, I guess, if they worked. I mean, then they would be cool, but...
Yeah,
it
that's
runs
true.
on batteries, you jerk.
Well, charge the damn thing if you know you're bringing it.
Yeah.
It was a last-second decision,
Oh, okay. Just like everything else with the show?
pretty much.
Everything's last second decision on this show.
I did my homework. on the
Anyone
way
got
over
anything
here.
good that we can talk about? Because no one brought anything to the table. Well, he did. He
Yeah, I've
always,
got some stuff later
He's
on.
got that.
I'm the one that's
Let
on the
me
ball.
ask you a question.
We'll get to that later.
I'm a busy man. All right.
Really?
Yeah.
You're
But-
not that busy.
But I
I'm
did.
busy.
I did see
Oh,
the
no, you're
highlights
not.
to the game afterward.
yeah.
I
Well,
saw
it's hard
that.
to miss. They're like on every channel.
Yeah, it was phenomenal, man. I mean, just that last shot was ridiculous. Like
It was crazy.
Those
yeah.
are things. Those are things you dream of. That
It
kid,
wasn't a good shot.
No. If you look
It
at it
was
from
a
behind
lot.
it, like
I mean, it was a bank.
like
It was a
curved.
bank shot.
No one
I
calls
mean,
bank.
Well, no one banks shots now because they all have to swish everything.
Right,
but
he
I
was
mean,
only 4 feet from the line, so it's not like he had to heave it from half
Yeah.
court. I mean, it was just a lucky ass shot.
yeah. Well,
I'm
who
happy for
cares?
the lucky ass shot. Don't get me wrong.
Jesus Christ!
3
you gotta
top 10 wins.
What do you got to piss all over it?
Yes.
Oh,
Well, that's what he does.
yeah,
That's what we
true.
do. What are you guys talking about?
Oh,
me?
come on. It's more you than anybody.
What?
You're the one with the nickname Bitters.
Yeah,
You're
that's
the-
true.
You're the bitterest one here.
Who?
There.
Well,
Yeah,
Hey,
for the most part, yeah.
I'll,
that's
give
true.
I'll give you a run for your money, I guess.
Yeah, you will get him a run for his money.
I'll happily forfeit.
So,
'Cause I don't run, that's
so
for sure.
remember the game we played last week with the news headlines?
Yes.
So my buddy Cyril down in Miami, I said that he sends me stuff.
Yeah.
Sent me one today. This is an actual headline. A man is blaming his dog for shooting his girlfriend. True story, man. It's real. The guy is blaming his dog.
Passing
Now,
the
if
buck.
he would have blamed the cat, we all understand cats are assholes.
That
Yeah.
would have been
But I mean,
a better defense.
Dogs
yeah.
are pacifists.
Well, I just
Cats are
don't
not.
see how the dog does it.
Cats are instigators.
But yeah, man, it was funny because he sent me that, and then because of the show last
Right.
week, because of the game that we played, and I'm just like, my God, that might not be a bad idea to do that, like once a month or something. Just try
Do the
to find-
headlines?
yeah, try to
Okay.
find the headlines or something.
We can do extraordinary headlines.
Maybe we could have him look for the headlines one week. I mean, I'm hoping that he
No,
would
because
actually do
he
it.
would come here and say there was no news.
Yeah, that's true.
In the one period of history where there's news every single day.
Yeah, that's good. And stupid news
And
every
stupid
single
news
day.
every single day.
I mean, come on. One of us can do it. I'll do it next time.
Oh, that's a good point. Was he doing the son of Sam excuse? With the
I-
dog
I
told him
don't-
not to kill
I'm not sure, man. Yo, Chun, ask Cyril about it. He'll send it to you. It's ridiculous.
And then somebody else I saw posted the actual link to the article about the alligator through the window
Yes.
to your
yeah,
page.
Yeah.
Wasn't making that up. That's
No.
a real thing.
It's real news,
We
real
fell for
headlines.
the trick.
Huh?
We fell for it.
Who fell for it?
We both did.
I didn't fall for anything.
You said
I
that was
won.
Georgia too.
I won still.
'Cause
I
you-
got 2 out of the 4 right.
Because
You
you
got
knew we would look too much into it.
you got 0 out of the 4 right.
Well,
You didn't get any right, did you?
No, because you told us that once you used the state, it was over, or else we probably would have guessed a couple doubles.
Well, yeah.
Right
I mean,
there.
you technically could have guessed one state for all 4
Right
and
there.
at least gotten one right,
I am the only
which is why I did not
I'm
make
the
that
only
a rule.
winner on this show.
I tell you what, this Coca-Cola.
Well,
from
I
Mexico
think
is
I'm a
pretty good.
winner. I put the goddamn thing together.
No, because you still lose because you didn't win. So
Yeah,
whatever.
You didn't win. You didn't even play.
You didn't play.
Oh,
So you're the bigger
0 for
loser.
0.
okay. All right.
Well,
Well,
you got a better record than he does.
well,
Sorry, pal. You're 0-2.
Hey,
He's at 500
at least
least.
I went to the Super Bowl. All right.
Oh, that's true.
Better to go to the Super Bowl and lose or to never make it.
That's true. That's true.
Huh, Cutler?
Wow.
Huh?
Wow. Cutler.
Cutler. Wow.
Yeah, even Rex Grossman went.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Rex
I'm
Grossman.
more like I'm like the coach. I'm like the coach on the sideline,
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
feeding the plays,
That
Is that what you
definitely
are?
true.
doing other football stuff. I don't know. I don't follow
I don't
sport.
think so. I don't think so. Speaking of sports, do you see all the changes baseball's trying to make?
Yeah.
More
Well,
changes?
we discussed the one, obviously.
Well, I kind of got
This
into
one's
it.
actually happening.
What the hell just happened?
The intentional walk thing is happening.
hate it.
What? What?
Yeah, I don't
Fill
care.
me in.
So
I don't care.
instead of throwing 4 balls to the catcher,
Sure.
you could just from the dugout they could say walk the guy,
And he just takes the base.
and they just
Yes.
takes the base.
Horrible,
Exactly. Now, why is it horrible?
because it eliminates the possibility of a pass ball.
Exactly. And how much time does it save a game, honestly, if you just tell them to go to first?
30 seconds, maybe.
More than that, because these guys take forever to pitch a ball.
Now, and I was getting into that with Mark Griffin the other day.
Yes, you were.
but-
I saw it because you are the bitter one at the table, so you
But
would
honestly,
be getting into
if
it
you're
with
trying
someone.
to save time in the game, that's not where you do it.
It,
It do, and it happens.
Yeah, but
And
the
everyone
suggestions
is.
you made are dumb too.
How is that dumb?
You can't limit how many changes you can make at a pitch and
You
change.
should.
No, because
Sure.
that's part of the goddamn game, just as
should.
well as throwing 4 fucking balls down to a guy at the base.
You should
with
be
a
able to limit.
limited chance of it might get past him.
Limit them.
No,
It's
that's just as
happened.
dumb. That's just as dumb. Or the batter hits it. That's true. I've seen that happen.
yeah.
But my
Has
point
it
is,
happened in MLB though? Them hitting the ball.
yes, I've seen it.
I've seen them.
No.
miss it completely.
No, dude, man. This change, it's not great. Your changes, not great. None of them are great. Just leave the goddamn game alone.
Well, yeah, but they're trying to save time. Mine's going to save you 20 to 30 minutes a game.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
Okay, what if 2 pitchers go all at 8 innings and they only bring in 1 reliever? That ain't going to save any time.
No, then that game it won it. But at that point, the game's
So then
probably going really fast.
So if
you're doing 7
but if
pitching
I
changes a
intentionally
game,
walk 3 guys in a game, and now I can just say get on base.
I don't know.
That
You're like
saves time.
eliminating a whole position.
Yeah.
With what you,
no.
Yeah, you are.
I didn't say limit it to like 3 guys.
Well, what
you
do you
limit
want to
it to
limit
like
it
4
to?
or 5 pitching changes a game.
Well, what do you do when you go into so many extra innings?
Yeah, right there. What Ben just said.
All right, what did Ben
limit
say?
the amount of time they can step out of the box.
They
thought
are.
They haven't done that yet.
They've limited a lot.
Yeah, not enough. And limit the amount of times a guy can do this goddamn fixing his gloves bullshit. Jesus Christ. You didn't swing the goddamn bat. You watched the ball. Well,
I'll even go, buddy.
yeah,
Well,
I'm sorry. I hit my
oh,
cord.
yeah.
I'm fired up tonight. I'm sorry.
All right. Well,
After that win
let me
last
ask
night,
you
I'm
this
really
one.
fired
Let
up.
me ask you this one.
Yeah.
Why, when there's a reliever comes out, he's already been in the bullpen throwing for what, 10 minutes at least? Usually about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Why does he have to go out there? Why do we have to go to commercial break and let that guy throw another 8-9 pitches? You should be warmed up at that point.
Well, you
Get out
gotta
there,
feel
get-
the mound. You gotta
It's part of the game, dude. That's part of the
no.
game.
throw the rosin
They-
around.
just get
It's
out there and
no
play.
more different than
Get
what
out there
you're
and play.
saying. Well, then you're saying that, but you're saying you can't not just tell a guy to take a base. You have to still throw these 4 lofts down.
Yeah, because that could change the outcome of the game.
That can change the outcome of the game of the guy going out there on the mound. You don't know if he's not
Then he-
stretched out.
That's the whole point of the bullpen.
Yeah, but maybe he doesn't throw that many pitches out there. Maybe they need to bring him in quicker.
Well, that's a strategic decision that the manager has to make.
See, you're looking for things to complain about.
I don't
now.
want to change the game at all. But
Well,
if
then
they're gonna
that's what
change
you
it,
should go with instead
they're
of making
changing
dumb
it-
suggestions. Just say
They're going to do it anyways.
Oh my
right?
God!
They're going to
Jesus
change the game.
Christ.
They're changing it. It's how it's going to happen.
Why
But
would
let's
you-
change the things that should be changed.
What's the benefit of
Well,
quick?
Brett, we don't know if they're useless when they do walk to the mound. You don't know how useless those walks are to the mound. I mean, I just leave the goddamn game alone. It worked
Well,
for
I agree.
100 years already this way.
I agree.
Why are we changing it now?
But if that's the direction that they want to go, is to speeding up the game, the biggest thing to slow down the game is all the mound visits and all the pitching changes. One pitching change per inning.
No.
Period.
No. Pitching
When we
changes.
get to the 7th
pitching
inning, we don't need
changes-
3 different pitchers.
I'm going to tell you right now, you want to change the goddamn game. Tell these son of a bitches to stand in the box and stop stepping out every freaking pitch. Stand there.
Well, that's kind of a rhythm thing, though.
I don't give a shit.
Well, okay.
Guess what? When you're in Little League, you can't do all that. You played Little League. You can't step in and out of that thing all day long.
I mean,
seen
you
it.
can.
No, you can't.
I watch the Little League World Series every year.
I went
Some
to
of
the
those
World-
guys do
Little
it
They
all
League
the
don't
time.
Series.
step in and out of there like these guys do, where they're putting the bat down, they're fixing their freaking gloves, they got their hat on, they're spitting over here, they're doing whatever the hell they're doing. Tell them to stand in there and take their pitches.
I'm just telling you, we're the biggest.
Also, put a goddamn pitch count clock in if you really want to do something
Well, they
different.
try that in the minors.
Yeah.
I agree with Johnny. I don't think it's going to last, at least not in the same form that we know it as. Just because, and I would say probably in my
Oh, you're talking.
grandchildren's.
When you said Johnny, I looked down and saw Zach, and I'm like,
Oh yeah,
oh, you mean Johnny Law?
yeah.
Wow, we're going by gimmick names here, pal.
Well, you know, but I don't think the YouTube generation is going to stand for a 4-hour game anymore. I think they're going to change the rules.
Baseball's not going to die.
Well, no, it just won't be the same game.
Baseball games are not that long.
They're
I mean,
not. That's the thing. I mean, it really depends. I mean, you could get 2 aces on the mound and you're out in 2 hours.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, or you could get 2 guys that suck and it's 8. It just depends.
Yeah, because there's so many pitching changes.
Ain't
Mound
all it
visits
is.
and pitching changes. That's where the
So
biggest
what we're
time
gonna
is-
do?
is-
We're gonna do this season is we're gonna time a game and see. I'm gonna time. You're gonna time pitching changes on how long it takes for a guy to come in.
Sure.
And you can do that. And I'll time every goddamn batter that steps out of the box an entire game and tell you how much time I can cut off. And I guarantee I can cut off more time.
Now, are you going to count the fact that the pitcher's going to stand there?
And scratch his balls?
Right.
Yes.
Because the guy's going to step out of the bat. Any batter who's played knows you're not going to stand there like this waiting while the pitcher's messing with his junk, grabbing the rosin bag, messing with his hat. You're not going to.
So you got to fix that too, then.
So you're going to step out.
So
wait.
so why don't we just explode baseball and redo it? Because it didn't work for the first 100 years. So why don't we just basically screw it all up now?
I don't.
Now there's no more pitching changes. You got to go 9 innings. That's it.
I'm just saying the game's going to change whether we want it to or not. The new commissioner wants it to change. I don't want it to change. You don't want it to change. Axe doesn't want it to change. The new commissioner comes in. And he's going to do it.
I'm with Mayor. I cut the commercials. Everybody DVRs anyway. You fast forward through the commercials. You've got enough sponsorship on the field.
Well, if you do that,
itself,
I think you're going to end up getting more sponsorships on the.
I don't care about that. Who cares?
I don't care about that.
I don't care about that.
I hate that.
If I'm able to watch a game start to finish
without a commercial,
no commercial,
I'll watch.
That is amazing.
I'll look at Pizza Hut logos all over, guys. I don't give a crap.
Exactly. Just open up the windows in the house in the middle of summer. Just let the breeze come in. Sit back. Get yourself a nice hot dog and just watch the game.
The Celtics did it, and they put a big GE logo right in the top corner of their jersey. It just it does not. It just feels wrong.
Yeah, that's true too. The teams with their own networks, they won't cut the commercials. That's
I guess so. Well, then that's it. Well, do they do that in the package, like the MLB package? Is there commercials?
No, like if I watch, because I've been watching the NBA with my son, so we've been watching the League Pass on the Fire Stick. Everyone that doesn't have a Fire Stick, get a Fire Stick. It's a great idea. I'm promoting the illegal use of a Fire Stick.
Yeah, it's nice for soccer, and everybody wins too, Mayor. That's right.
Yeah, see. So,
fine for soccer.
when we're watching the League Pass, they don't do commercials.
Soccer. Who watches soccer?
People.
America.
More people in the world than they do baseball. So,
yeah. America.
Yeah, America, where we fuck up everything, even baseball.
Whoa, language.
I don't care. No one's watching anyways.
2 hits. 2 goddamn hits.
Hey, you can't say goddamn on the radio.
Yeah, no one's listening.
All right, then. Where the hell was I even going? Oh, watching the League Pass.
Some bitter tangent.
All right. So, when there's a timeout or something in the League Pass, there is no commercial. They just stay there in the stadium.
Good.
You'll see, like, cheerleaders dance, or you'll see, like, a contest where they might throw, like, dice on the.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Dumb things like that. So you're actually, like, you're there.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not seeing the commercials. So they didn't really cut any time. You're just.
Oh, okay. So
you're getting different things.
There's still a commercial.
So, like, if you cut the commercials out of a baseball game, you're probably going to see the mascot race
and the T-shirt cannon.
Yes.
I watch that shit all day.
I watch that more than the commercials, right?
Yeah, what are you looking at me for?
I'm asking.
You think I'm sitting here watching commercials and enjoying it?
I think you are.
No, I turn the channel.
Cyril, you jump on now. I already gave you a shout out. Now never mind now. I already talked about the dog shooting the woman, but you missed it, so you'll have to go back and listen.
Well, Corey said it's a logo with the notice that it's on a commercial. Which league is that one? Is that the NFL one?
No, I'm watching NBA Pass.
No, I was asking Corey. Because he says it just pops up a logo. Because I know it does on the ESPN games.
No, I'm watching. When I've been watching the Washington Wizards play, we're watching everything that goes on in their arena. Like all their little contests, the shooting contest, the running contest, the dribbling contest, whatever they're doing when they pull someone else, we're watching that.
Well, I know the ESPN one when you're watching like an SU game, even if it's one of the.
Well, he said NFL and NHL. Yeah, those are different. Because I've watched the NFL where when it goes to commercial, all you get is just the NFL logo on the screen or something like that. I haven't watched NHL.
Yeah, ESPN does it too.
NHL.
For the crappy games that aren't
hockey
on TV.
Yeah, when I illegally stream pay-per-views like on the Sky Network or something like
I thought
that.
he doesn't watch pay-per-views.
I know.
Yeah,
I thought he didn't.
Wait a
minute. What?
UFC pay-per-views.
Oh, that shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
he watches that stuff.
That fake stuff.
That fake stuff. He watches the UFC, not the WWE.
When I watch, during whatever break, they'll throw up a logo of the network and then play like some house music, and then it cuts back when the fight's about to start. So,
hey, Ben, you watch your mouth with the Wizards talk there. All right, pal? Calm it down. Yeah, UFC.
People in Washington don't even watch the Wizards.
Yeah, you're right. How many sellouts they had this year? Oh, that's right. Every single home game. Oh, that's right. You don't know what you're talking about because you don't watch the NBA.
On the size of the War Memorial, they probably
you watch hockey, which no one talks about. Sorry.
Not in your circle.
Not in ESPN circle either. I barely mentioned that shit.
Barry Melrose is on the payroll now.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Give me a break. God. Hockey.
It's a huge sport.
Where?
Bigger than baseball.
Where?
In Russia, the Czech.
Oh, so you're counting the world, like
Well,
I
you're
just
gonna
said
count
about
the world with
soccer.
soccer. I'm gonna take that for hockey.
Wait a minute. Now it works in his benefit.
If anything,
I
baseball
see how
is
it
like the
is.
weakest of them all.
I see how it is.
Well, it's America's pastime there, fella.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore, but
Hockey.
Still is.
Katrina's
I
backing you up with hockey because she's a big hockey fan.
I don't know you, but I like you.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
Yeah.
Who?
Katrina used to come to the shows, 2CW.
I gotta check a profile.
You know who she is.
Hold on.
She's with her boyfriend in the profile.
Let's
Dressed
stop
as,
the show.
dressed as Harley Quinn.
Let's stop the show for you to check your phone.
It's
Yeah.
not stopping the show. I'm just gonna. I don't
Oh,
know who
The
people
mullet.
are.
Melrose's mullet.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, he hasn't aged in like 25 years, I swear. He's got the same damn haircut he's had since like 90. Pretty sure
90?
of it. Yeah.
Probably 82.
Maybe.
Back when he played. Everyone
Yeah, it
rocked
might
the
be
mullet
from
back
82.
then.
Yeah, Sean, I would. Would all night long, buddy. Would you?
Would you what?
You're gotta
Rock
catch
a
up.
mullet?
Yeah, I'd rock a mullet.
No.
Would you?
I'd do anything for hair.
I don't have any under here. That's why I wear a hat, because the lights would actually blind you people.
There'd just be a big glare over here.
Yeah.
On both sides.
Yeah.
Do you get angry at me because I have a nice mane of hair and I just cover it with a hat?
No, I don't get angry.
I
okay.
don't mind that. Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
See, I never knew what to do with my hair anyway. Like it would always just kind of like grow weird.
I actually remember when I first met you and like
The
those
bright red hair?
Yeah, that bright
Yeah.
red. No shit, you didn't know what to do with your hair.
Yeah, I didn't have a clue, so I was just like, you know what?
I think we all knew you didn't know.
I'm pretty sure Mackenzie should rock a mullet, because he would rock a mullet like Joe Dirt.
Yeah, I was just going to say,
That's
if he did the
true.
side, he'd have
Dude,
total
that's
Joe Dirt.
total Joe Dirt. Total Joe Dirt.
You ever going to cut your hair, Studley?
Hey,
Is he ever? What do you think?
no, he's never going to cut his
No?
hair. It's just, but Zach wants to know why don't you grow a mullet?
Because I grow a fro. It's weird. It just goes in this big bush.
So a mullet fro. I mean, that's a hairstyle.
I mean, I had longer hair, like down to my neck, the neckline, but
Yeah.
Well, don't they have like what is it with the mohawk, like a fro hawk?
They have the fro hawk, yeah.
So it'd be a frollet.
A frollet. Ooh. Yeah, no, that's not what they're looking at. No.
no,
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
that would look weird.
Business in the
Yeah.
front, soul in the back.
Steve started GoFundMe. So,
No time soon.
let's get to your question from last week so we
Oh,
can get that
no,
going.
Don't say it.
Gentlemen,
Yeah, let's do it. We got to do our weekly segment here, folks.
gentlemen.
Brought to you by Butterfinger Bites.
They're bitter fingers.
That guy right there.
Don't say it.
Yes.
Don't.
Gentlemen,
Say it.
let me ask you a question.
I want to go home.
It's such a glorious segment.
You ever listen to 95X and then they have the Joe Stanley on the law part?
Yeah.
And the show just comes to a crashing halt. That's what I kind
I
of
think I'm a little bit better than that. Come on. Give me a little bit of credit.
It's usually like, hurt in a car, call William a car.
I feel like that right now. I'm turning to K-Rock.
Well, did you do your homework?
Yeah, on the way here.
Doing it on the bus.
He asked me on the way here. He's
I
like,
did.
"What is the question again?"
Oh, good
I
Lord.
did not.
He did not. I'm just kidding.
But I did used to do my homework on the bus.
Yeah.
yeah, well,
The
And
important
so
Then the teacher would read it, and it's like all scribbly. And
stuff that was important.
so reacts the
okay,
question.
so last week's
I'm
question.
going to go first this time.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Well, you've gone first every time.
Because
You
my-
just suck at it.
No, because mine's just anticlimactic.
Okay.
I think
So
it'd
is
be cool,
mine.
though.
But
Well, I've got two. So the,
wow,
the question
You can't
is...
answer your own question.
yeah, he
I
does,
answer my own question every week
Yeah, I know.
and it's usually better than yours.
I usually black out at this
because
point.
I actually answer it.
I know.
All right, so the question was, if you could open up a theme park with any IP, intellectual property, for those that don't know,
Internet provider.
Yeah, internet provider.
Take a
Time Warner Cable.
I'm going with Verizon Files.
that has not been used in any theme park so
that
far
we know of.
that we know of.
yeah.
And see, that's
What
what makes
would
it
it be?
tough because they already have all the good ones.
Right.
Or all the good ideas you have are already incorporated into a park. They're already doing the Star Wars. They're doing the Back to the Future ride. It's been there forever, you know. So it's stuff like that. They're already doing the Nintendo World.
Yeah.
So that's like the big one.
Yeah.
So I came up with for the nerds out there that I would enjoy is if NASA put on a theme park.
I like that.
Wow.
There's a lot of different ideas you can do for
Dude.
rides.
Dude, that's a
Jesus,
really-
that might get you an A+ in this class this
Wow.
week. That is actually a hell of an answer
The
right
kid
there.
that fell asleep in class
Hey.
just woke up and got an A.
No, it's right. It's summer school. The kid that went to the bathroom for 6 weeks just came
I
back.
came back. Came back on an A. Story of my school career.
And Brett just stole my thunder because mine was going to be a Lord of the Rings.
That was mine too.
like a Hobbit land type of
Hobbit
thing.
Land. Well, I was thinking you kind of break it up.
Yeah.
Sort of like the Magic Kingdom where you got the different words. So you got
Yep.
like the Shire, then you got Mordor.
Yep.
Then you got like Helm's Deep.
What
over
would
there.
you do in
this
like?
is all Chinese to me.
What would you do in like Mordor?
just
like
be a
the
big
rides,
freaking
you know what
eye,
I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you could like ride through the lava pit and shit like that.
Ooh, that'd be real great. Keep your hands in, or you might lose them. They might get burned off.
A Major League Baseball park.
Where
Is that-
all
is this
games
guy-
last 2
is this
hours or
guy?
less, so everyone
Yeah.
can.
That guy.
Yeah, that's him.
That's a Lord of the Rings guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe you should watch something other than Star Wars once in
That's
a while.
horrendous. I will not watch it.
Yeah,
I watched
horrendous.
like 5 minutes of it once on TV.
Jesus Christ.
I
I've
can't.
seen like I didn't watch the Hobbit
I can't.
movies. I couldn't get into the Hobbit movies.
This guy
But I
over
have
here.
seen the original trilogy. Game of Thrones.
But he'll watch the goddamn Star Wars movies every year.
I don't watch Game of Thrones. You guys watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah, that's good.
No.
That's good.
I was going to, and
think
then I
that'd be
found out
like
they killed
two-
off the only character I would have watched for.
The best ride at Lord of the Rings is called The Walk. That's awesome.
You know, it's actually funny is someone at work did not see Clerks 2, and I show him that part in the movie where the guy that was in Lord of the Rings was arguing with what was his name? Fuck.
Randall?
Yeah, about it, and then he made him puke.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
There's only one return, and it is of the Jedi, not the King.
that's right.
That was great.
Yeah, I mean, I came up with Lord of the Rings 2. I thought it would be more like I mean, you'd have the worlds, and then it'd basically be like a giant Ren Fest
Yeah.
where people would go,
Yeah.
and you could sell like rings or like the little stupid sandals that they wear that make it look like bare feet and
Yep.
all that kind of crap.
No, you could definitely make it work. I mean, it doesn't have to be, extravagantly huge like Disney, but,
Right? Yeah. No. I mean,
but like a Six Flags type of thing. Yeah, You
Exactly.
could definitely make it work.
And the other one I came up with, and Harris kind of pointed out, and this was the original thought I had, but then I was like, ah, shit, it's kind of was at Universal, and that was Back to the Future. Having a Back to the Future park where you walk in, and then, you see the clock tower, and then, over there's like the diner, and then, if you go to the back, you can go to Biss Casino, and they have a Wild West world.
Right. There's a bunch of like ones I was trying to think of, but then I was trying to incorporate, you have the theme, but part of a theme park is rides as well.
Yeah.
I mean, how many different rides can you do with something like a Back to the Future? Because another one I was thinking was like a Ninja Turtles. But I was like, but really, what do you do after, you have the van
Yeah,
ride?
yeah.
I mean, there's really not much you could do. But then I was like, you know what? NASA would be kind of cool.
NASA's
There's
a
so many
really
different
good
rides with
idea.
that.
No, NASA's a fantastic idea.
That was
actually.
a really good
I mean,
idea.
you could kind of incorporate the museum part of it with actual learning some stuff and the rides.
But the better part is we both said Lord of the Rings, so we were better than you again.
But
so.
you guys just gave me an A.
I think
I think you got an A, but we got an A+.
I don't think.
Because the two of us agreed on it.
we got to give it to him, I think.
Okay, I guess.
You can have this one. Don't worry, he's going to lose the game later.
You get
so,
one. You get one, bro.
I
Good
got
for
one.
you. Good for you. You did it this week.
Last week wasn't that bad.
Oh, it was bad.
What was the question?
I don't know.
I don't even remember.
Do you
Anyway.
remember? So,
this
No.
week,
wait a minute.
gentlemen, let me
Brought to you by Bitterfingers Bites.
ask you a question. So this week's question is going to be, it's pretty simple.
It's a three-parter.
You could probably answer it right away, but I'm going to urge you guys to hold off until next week.
What's wrong with Space Camp? That was an excellent movie, too, by the way.
I actually went to space camp.
I wish I would
Well,
have.
Space Camp's real.
I really
is what
wanted
he's
to.
trying to say, not the movie.
Right, but
The-
it's not a theme park.
In the 5th grade, and you could
Just
never
make
do
it
this
into
nowadays.
a theme park is what he's saying.
It would never happen. But in the 5th grade, we took a class field trip to Toronto for space camp.
At least you guys went to Toronto.
Yeah.
And
We went to Old Quebec
and
or
it was
something.
it was
All the
great
Frenchies.
because it was back in the day when you paid in American dollars, you got like the same amount back in Canadian
you-
dollars.
They're like,
so,
as long
everything
as you
was
have
free.
enough in your hand, they're going to give you change. You're like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. So
The Wesley Snipes world. Blade Land, New Jack City, and the prison experience.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Jinx
come on.
loves Max. Someone that has actually seen Space Camp.
Yep,
That's amazing.
that's awesome.
I love that
And I
movie.
remember-
They hate it. I loved it.
Who hated it?
Remember they were making fun of me a couple years ago for it. This little asshole here and Josh and
I don't think I've ever seen Space Camp.
because
I think you've mistaken my identity.
no, because you guys were sending me pictures of Space
I mean,
Camp
I might
on
have been just
TV
making
and-
fun of you just because,
Well, that
but
could have
Yeah,
been.
man, that usually happens.
I'm an easy target. They're bullies. What can I say?
Yeah, we are. We know it.
Bunch of
So,
jerks. Oh, wait. Well, okay.
Hang on.
Did we
Okay.
get to the question? Did I
No,
already-
no,
yeah,
he
yeah,
never
yeah.
did. You interrupted him.
so let me ask you a question.
Brother.
And like I said, this is going to be pretty simple. You could probably answer it right away, but I'm going to urge you to hold off. If you could design your own eating challenge, what would it be? What would be the food be?
He said hold off.
Not eating challenge?
Oh, well, he's got an answer. He doesn't want to eat. All right. So what would it be?
Yeah, so what would it be? What would the food be? What would the rules be? And just kind of put it together.
I know
for
someone
next
who
week.
actually got into competitive eating.
Who?
Matt Ventry. I wasn't good friends with him, but we hang on the same circle. I don't know what happened to him, but he was like an in-shape guy, too, and he just got into competitive eating. It's like, how do you get into something like that?
You just decide that you can eat a lot of food and you
It's
do
just-
it.
It's weird, you know?
Yeah. I can eat a lot of food, but I've done a bunch of hamburger challenges and stuff like that, but I would never do like the hot dog eating contest or anything like
Oh,
that.
I love it. I love watching it.
Oh, that's freaking
Love
most
watching it.
disgusting. First things first, bread wet is
Ugh.
disgusting.
Well, yeah,
it
that's
makes me
gross.
want to vomit. So watching them stick that in, I'm like, oh God,
Nothing about that
just
is
nothing,
appealing at
nothing.
all.
I love it.
You would love
It is the best 4th of July tradition of all time.
Well, you got some pretty shitty traditions then.
I mean, most people, you know,
Why
fireworks,
you gotta hate on my people?
barbecue, watching a bunch of dudes shove hot dogs down their mouth. That's what accents
Well,
do.
I mean,
Well-
there is a ladies competition too, there, fella.
Well, that's probably a little nothing
thought-
more American.
We're
Yeah.
talking the Nathan's thing, right? Not
Yeah.
Brazers, right? Okay.
Yeah, we're talking the Nathan's
Nathan's.
contest. That's on ESPN. Yeah, ESPN covers food eating competitions more than they cover hockey. So I'm going to go back to that
No,
too.
they don't.
I think they do.
Well, they cover fake wrestling more than they do hockey.
They
too.
do that.
Sorry,
Hey, I mean, they're still expanding.
I don't know where.
They're expanding to Vegas.
Good luck with that.
They're the first ones to do it, and then the NFL, they all of a sudden they wanted to do it. Now MLB's looking at doing it because the NHL took the balls and said we're going to do it.
Yeah. Well, good luck. Hopefully it works for them.
I hope it does. It won't because it's the
I know
West.
it won't.
Whenever they go out west and south, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work
Right. It's a
because there's
northern
no
sport.
snow.
Right.
So it's only
Yeah, who-
popular in a certain
I mean,
Who
area.
does
LA
watch ESPN anymore?
LA's been working, but
Well, someone obviously watches ESPN or it wouldn't be on anymore.
I mean, I watch it to fall asleep at night.
Well, there you go. And if they were showing hockey stuff, you'd fall asleep faster. Ah, bazinga.
I don't get it.
Yeah, well,
That was kind of weak.
it wasn't weak.
That was kind of weak.
That's just
So if you guys
disrespectful.
noticed,
Weak.
we posted something on
Weak
our
sauce.
on our page.
Oh, it is weak.
We're looking for a new logo, and I
And a
came
new
up.
bitter boy because I'm being replaced. Oh no.
So the 4 that are up there, I came up with. If you guys are more creative than I am, which you probably are, you can come up with your own. Put it in the comments.
Corey already commented that right there.
Corey's going to
commented,
come up with a couple
said
logos
he's going
for
to try
us.
to
That'd
come
be
up
cool.
with some.
Awesome.
And if he does, throw them in the comments. People can, vote on those, or we can share them
Maybe the winner could be
on the
come
show.
on for the day,
Sure, why not?
Nah.
producer for the day. No, all right.
They can be the first ones to call in when we get that
When
shit
we
figured out.
finally figure out how to do this call-in bit, all right.
Just call my phone right now. I can probably
We'll
just
stick
put it up
to
right
the
here.
microphone.
I could probably put it up to the microphone. I
somebody
think it
is
might
gonna know.
work.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, whoever's the first to call my phone, I'll put it up to the speaker.
We'll see if this
Don't
works.
do that.
I'm
We're
just
gonna get feedback through.
You don't know that.
Yeah, do you want to risk it? 'Cause I don't.
I'll take a risk.
We can hang up on him.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I can hang up on him. I'm waiting for the phone to actually ring.
We can't have as many technical difficulties as Brett Axe does on his ESPN
No,
radio.
no kidding, dude. And it's ESPN. There you go. Once again.
Yeah. But I think
Yeah,
that's
so-
part of TK99. I don't know. Speaking of, for anyone that's local, did 95X change their like programming? They're playing like this like weird new wavy.
I think they did.
pansy rock that there's like barely any instruments in it. It's all like synths and weird shit.
I think they did change their stuff.
They got rid of my buddy there.
Smoothie's not there anymore, so
I mean,
yeah.
everyone's-
I think they changed format a
Is
little
he
bit.
taking bookings?
So Dane's
I
calling
did
me right
offer.
now.
Oh, jeez.
Want to try it?
I don't.
Do it.
We're
Do
not.
it.
I don't know. Should we try
This
it?
can't be worse than ask you a question.
Should we try it?
You got to put. On
Are you
speaker.
on?
You got to put on speaker.
Can you hear me?
Just make a Google Hangout. What do we got? What?
Hang on. We're gonna put it on speaker.
Who's
You
this
better
guy?
have something good to say. All right, you got something good to say?
I was just calling because you told me to watch it, and so far I'm entertained. I like it.
All right.
This
Well, thank you
right.
for calling
actually
in.
is working.
It is working.
This is
Wow.
pretty loud.
It's actually good. Keep talking. Are you in?
Okay.
Where are you right now? Are you in Buffalo or Syracuse?
I'm in Syracuse right now at home.
All
You're
right.
actually delayed. I'm watching you, and you just picked up on the phone on my stream.
It is delayed.
there is a delay,
We got to
yeah.
have a delay just in case any murders or
Is
something
this a
happen
first
on
time,
the air.
long time?
He's a first time, long time.
First time, long time.
All right.
Cool.
All right, brother. Thanks for calling. We know that works, so maybe we'll make it something we can do now.
We're gonna call it the Dane line from now on.
Yeah, the Dane line. You are the Dane line now.
There you go.
Call into the Dane line.
Well, got something good named after me.
All right, buddy. Talk to you later.
That's depressing.
Okay, so screw Skype. Apparently, holding up your phone to the microphone
It
works.
worked.
You know what? We just need to get that fourth mic out here. Just stick a
I
phone in
just-
front of it.
You know what? We could do that.
Yeah, and
But then we got to give out our
you got to
numbers.
give out your phone number to a bunch of strangers too. So.
Well, I'll just have my friends call. That's all.
We could just get a burner line.
Oh,
Buddy,
oh,
quit
oh,
it.
You
oh,
gotta be
sorry.
on board. Come on, dude.
Amateur hour. Over
Well,
here.
you know, now it's all.
come
Oh.
Now we're like Brent Axe.
Well, sometimes it's got to get screwed.
Even he didn't come up with ask you a question because he knew how bad it was.
Oh, come on.
And that
that's-
guy's a cornball.
That's genius. Genius.
It is genius, man. Why are you making fun, man?
It's
What
not.
have you
I'm not
brought to the
making
table
fun.
other than NASA?
A
and
lightsaber
broken
that,
toys?
turned off.
So I'm guessing you don't want to hear the title of my game then that I've got
Oh,
to play.
Wait a minute. We have a new game
We've got a new game
this week?
this week.
Let's do it.
I held up my end of the bargain.
What end of the bargain was
I
that?
said last week I'm going to come with a game
okay.
every week. Now,
The new game brought to you
Yeah,
by
but you-
Starbucks Iced Coffee. Here it is.
I don't think we could actually say that, but okay.
We can say whatever the hell we want.
All right.
Yeah, because Starbucks is going to come after the
Hey.
14 people listening.
They're going to be like, this guy used to work for us. Let's watch this crap.
They don't remember me. I look different.
No, you don't.
I didn't have the beard then.
You had a beard.
No, I did not.
Dude, I don't think I've ever seen you without a
Ah,
beard.
dude, I did not have the beard. I had a goatee, like small, no beard, like little, like probably what he has on his head right there. Not even what you have. You couldn't have that freaking serving people.
Why not? I had this at Wegmans.
Yeah, well, that's why you're not there anymore.
No, I'm there.
do you guys want to play the game or not?
Yes, let's play the game. This asshole. Come on.
All right. So this one is a very familiar
Even
format.
Mackenzie says get a burner.
So what we got this week, I just pulled a bunch of Family Feud questions.
Oh.
So we're gonna do Family Feud, your favorite.
I'll let you win this
But-
week.
But they're all themed.
I quit. I'm done. No.
He's leaving, folks.
He's done. Doesn't like.
I don't know
Family
where he's
Feud.
going, but he's walked off the set. Look at him. Look at him leave. He's gone.
Listen, I know things didn't go in your favor last time, but come on back. Come on. Give it a chance. Give it a chance.
Yeah. Just sit down
Come on.
and lose again. All right.
All right. So there's a theme.
This shit's rigged already. I'm just going to let you.
Yeah, I already looked at the answers.
You probably did.
I did.
So there's a theme. So the title of this game is going to be "What's That Accent?"
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is all about accents.
Wow. Wow.
I should have just kept walking.
You know what? I probably should have followed you.
So these are all Family Feud style questions,
Yeah.
all about accents. So the way it's going to work is we're going to alternate unless you get one right. So if you get one right, you keep going until you get a strike. 3 strikes, you're out. The one who either answers the most questions or answers the one that ends the game is the winner.
All right.
Yep, we know.
All
Even
right.
Zach's walking right now. Look at you, even lost Zach.
And that
Okay.
guy doesn't walk anywhere.
I know.
All right, so we need to decide who goes first. You want to flip
Oh.
that bottle cap there?
Nope, not really.
No, it's wet.
No, the Coke one.
Lovins goes first.
I
Well,
go
Levin's go
first.
first?
Wow,
Okay.
look at that. He just
All
hands
right.
it to me.
I defer.
He
Defer?
deferred.
Okay.
I want
All
the
right.
second half.
Here we go.
Top 7 answers on the board.
Really?
Name an accent. Name an accent
He doesn't even do it well himself.
that many Americans consider sexy.
Oh, God. British.
Number 4 answer.
Do I get to come back and get the better one? Is this like the buzz-in?
I don't know.
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, Italian.
Number 2 answer.
There you
All
go.
right, well, that means I got the ball.
Pass
All
or
right.
play.
I'm going to play.
Okay.
So I got one. The
Two.
French.
The French?
Number 1 answer.
The Espanol.
Number 3 answer.
Now you got 3 more to go.
Let's see. I know it's not Russian. No, it's not German. That's bad.
You have a time limit, you know.
Let's go.
Hey, if anyone's
Australian.
listening just wants to text me their answers, go
You
ahead.
said Australian?
Australian.
Number 6 answer.
Good for you. You're doing well.
Cleaning up the board.
I know.
Dutch.
Strike 1.
I figured. Okay.
Levins?
No, you don't. You get 3 strikes.
No,
For...
no,
I
you-
don't know
you-
how
Oh
this goes.
no, you're not doing it like the show where you
Right,
just-
right,
oh.
exactly.
Klingon.
Klingon. That's an awesome answer.
That's a
by
good
the
answer.
way. I'm going to go with Russian because he said no to Russian.
Strike 1 for Levins.
Yeah, yeah.
Portuguese.
Strike 2 for Harris.
Japanese.
Strike 2 for Levins. Remember, people are dumb. Just keep that in mind.
Oh, I don't even know what the hell he means by that. Do you?
Nope. Because one of the ugliest languages you ever see, the YouTube video is hilarious. We're gonna go German.
Strike 3
All
for
right, 'cause
Harris.
There's a hilarious video where they're doing that.
I was going to say Southern. That's what I was going to say too.
Southern.
Yeah,
Number 5
I
answer.
figured it.
One left.
How goddamn dumb is that? Yeah, but he's got
But
3
did-
strikes. So
Yeah, but I already won. I got 4.
you didn't. You didn't win.
I
You
got
didn't
4 of
get
the
4.
7.
You didn't get 4. Stop.
Yes, I did.
I didn't. We have to rewind the tape.
No,
'cause
he's
I
got
don't know.
4.
Yeah, I know, but how are you doing this? He's already got 3 strikes. though.
Well, he only wins if Levins can't get the last one. Because if you can finish the board, you get the board.
that's why you got to do the
Well, then
3
I gotta
strikes.
get the 3 strikes.
That's why you got to do the 3 strikes and then come to me.
And then
to-
he gets 1 to answer.
yeah, yeah, like the real Family
This
Feud.
is the way we're fucking playing it, okay?
All right.
None of this makes sense. Now I'm going to lose now.
Not unless you get the last one.
Yeah, the last one.
If
While
you get
he's
the
already
last
made
one.
other guesses already. I would have won it because he would have had the 3 strikes. I would have said Southern, and I would have won. That's what I'm trying to say. That's how the game's really played. But now I've got to come up with some
This is a
lame ass
Family
answer.
Feud style. It's not the actual game.
Well, it should
It's
have
not
been.
the actual game.
I'm going to go with what Zach said. Texan.
Strike 3 for Levins.
Okay.
Keith gets the board.
What the hell? What would you come up with?
That's Southern accent. The Texan.
That's like the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
Is it not a country? The last accent?
The last one.
But don't say it. Is it a country or is it?
Oh, it's a country, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna guess.
What is it?
All right, what is it?
Irish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I want to call that really sexy, but
Okay.
whatever.
So Keith has 1 point. There are 3 of these, so you
Thought I
can't.
had 4 points.
You won the question.
You won the question.
Oh, okay.
Dude,
So you get
I
the one.
don't understand what's going on because when we did the Christmas thing, you got how many questions? So you would have had 4, I would have 2. That's what we.
I
did
mean, we
during
could do
the
it that way.
Too
Christmas.
late.
Doesn't matter. We're doing the 1. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. So the next one. So Levin started. So Keith.
Good point, Josh. You can't rig a game when there's no rules.
That's
You're
right. So
Sure.
Keith,
Okay.
your question.
My question.
Name an American city that has its own accent.
Boston.
Number 2 answer. So you have a chance.
New York.
Number 1 answer. You get to play.
How many are there?
Oh, yeah, 4.
There's only 4?
Yeah, so there's 2 left.
I'll play.
You'll play? Okay.
Chicago.
Number 4 answer.
I have no idea what a Chicago
Los Angeles.
accent is.
Strike 1 for Lovins.
After that, I can't tell you.
Harris?
I mean, I would go states. I don't know cities. Seattle.
Strike 1 for Harris.
Atlanta.
Strike 2 for Lovins.
Philadelphia.
Strike 2 for Harris.
They actually have an accent.
Miami.
Strike 3 for Lovins.
So what if he gets strike 3? Then what happens?
Then, because you have the most answers, you get the point.
Oh, okay.
But he could take it here and possibly win the whole kit and caboodle.
It's probably not going to be a city.
He just said a city.
Well, yeah, but people are dumb.
Well, then you can't use the question if
That's true, I guess.
I mean, if it's not Philly, it's not going to be like Cleveland, but they have an accent, so we'll just go Cleveland.
Strike 3 for Harris.
Yeah, I don't
Lovins
know.
gets the board, and it was Dallas.
Dude, I was going to say it, and I'm like, nah, that's
They don't,
stupid.
And see, that's stupid because the people in Dallas really don't have that Texas accent.
Yeah, second rule of Axe games is don't talk about Axe games.
All right, we're tied at 1 apiece. Going into the final round, Lovins gets to start, and the question is, name an action movie star with a foreign accent.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Number 1 answer.
Ding, 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 ding.
Gonna play or pass?
How many are there?
There are 6. So there's 5 left.
Wow.
Can
Yeah,
I
I'll
use
play.
IMDb because I'm horrendous with
I'll
names.
play.
Okay, go ahead.
Jackie Chan.
Number 3 answer.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Number 5 answer.
Sylvester Stallone. I'm just going to throw it there because I'm expecting it to not be on there, but
Strike 1.
yeah. But I'm only going action stars in my head.
Dolph Lundgren.
There you go.
Good guess, but no. Strike 1.
Well, how the hell is he not on there?
This sucks. It's Christmas all over again.
Christmas coming early for you.
And I was gonna use him second. I just because I can't think of the other guy's name.
Right now, I'm like action stars in my head. Liam Neeson.
Another good guess, but no.
How the hell is he? Where the hell do you find these questions?
The internet.
Oh, they're bad.
People are dumb. You have to remember that.
I can't think of his name.
Look, even Dane said Liam Neeson.
Well, name
And
the
he was the
character,
caller. Called
and then
it
maybe
in.
we'll help you out.
He was.
Yeah.
He's the villain there. He does all those. Not the mechanic. Is it the mechanic? And he's the villain in like the Fast and Furious movies. I can't think of his freaking name. And he was in Snatch. That guy.
Yeah, that guy. Here, let me look
Someone
at the
help me
answers.
out.
I'll tell you if he's on there.
Help him out. Who is it?
It's
Jason
not.
Statham. There we go.
There you go.
Strike 2 for Harris.
Okay.
Sean Connery, because I just saw it pop up. I liked it.
Number 4 answer.
Oh, wow.
Lovins is running away.
Yeah, you
with
have
this.
actually. You have lost because I've got 4 of them.
No, that's not true. You could strike 3, and he could finish the board. And get the
Nah,
point.
that's bullshit. That doesn't count.
It's not going to happen.
It's not gonna happen.
But
Just make up names.
Lovin, still your turn.
I came up with real people. if it didn't
Ben
work.
Affleck.
What? Strike
I'm-
3 for Lovins. Good lord.
Because
You deserve to
I'm
lose.
getting it over. I'm going to let him win right here.
Harris, last
Come
strike.
on, brother.
There are-
Villains?
You want me
there
to
are
give it to you?
two-
I'll give it to
two
you.
left.
I'll
Loki.
give you.
What?
The guy who plays Loki.
Yeah, there you go.
What's his name?
Tom Hiddleston or whatever it is, something like that.
Strike 3 for Harris. Lovins takes the
Dude,
game.
you should have said Daniel Craig.
But he's never been a villain.
It wasn't
The
villain.
villain wasn't the
It was action movie
action
star.
movie star. Where the hell did you get villain?
I don't know.
All right, so the 2 that you guys didn't get,
Are
the number 2 answer,
Oh, I'm curious on this one.
Antonio Banderas.
really action movie star?
That's what it
Oh,
says.
Jesus Christ Almighty!
And
game
number
sucks.
6, what you guys didn't get, Russell Crowe.
Oh well, yeah, he is an action movie star actually. But I wouldn't have thought of it because I don't hear the accent in the character. If you think,
I think my answers were better than those two.
well, your answers were good, but guess
Especially
what?
Jason Statham.
Guess what? Hang on a second. Once again,
Gotta snap that thing.
One of these days, you'll get it.
well, he's never going to get
He's
it.
gonna get
It's
it wrapped
mine.
around his head. Is what he's
I don't think it would wrap. I think it would just.
I think it would just shatter.
I don't even know if it would hurt.
I'm gonna like Roddy Piper this
Oh yes!
to your snook.
Boom.
Yeah, that would be
Poking on it.
fantastic.
You know, that's true with Russell Crowe. I mean, it's like those Brits that play The Walking Dead. Like, you would never know if you didn't know that they were British.
Hey, dude, some of those guys could really hide the accent very
Yeah, it's crazy.
We both watched The Flash. All of us watched The Flash. You know, the kid that plays Wally is not from America.
Really?
Dude, you got to hear him do interviews. His accent is freaking crazy. I'm sorry. His accent
Thank you.
is fantastic, actually. Sorry, I had to help him out
I
here.
mean, Commissioner Gordon.
Got to throw him a bone.
Oh, yeah, yep.
I didn't
That's
know
right.
until I saw his doing interviews.
It's so weird when you see the interview and you're just like, what?
the guy from Band of Brothers and Homeland.
Yeah,
That guy.
that guy.
I,
You know that
I'm
guy that
horrendous
was
with
in that
names.
movie with that guy?
I'm
yeah.
horrendous with names. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we know.
That's what I am.
Carl.
Except when he says Coral.
I don't watch that one. I don't know.
You know what?
I stopped.
Yeah, so did I. But I stopped. I stopped before this season. I can't.
I tried to
it.
watch the first episode. The wife yelled at me because she was trying to sleep. I turned it off. I never turned it back on.
Man, that happens to you a lot.
Yeah,
but
I
it wasn't
know.
that good. So
I mean, the same thing happened with Stranger Things, and then you finally turned
No,
that
I
back on.
fell asleep with Stranger Things, and I was like,
No,
whatever. I didn't miss anything.
But you
I
went back
watched
and
it.
watched it.
And then
I
you
did.
went and rewatched it because you heard all the hype.
I gave it another shot. I wasn't
Yeah.
going to just.
And it's
Good for you.
amazing.
You got to give everything at least a couple episodes.
Yeah, you should.
I mean, I gave that stupid movie there, or not movie, that series.
I don't know. The one with that
Breaking
guy?
Bad. No, I gave
Oh.
Breaking Bad like 5 episodes, and everyone's like,
Yeah, I
"No,
know.
no, get through the first season." I'm like, if I've got to get through the first season, I'm not watching.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I was not a fan either.
If it takes that long, I'm done. Sorry.
Popeyes?
What?
Who the hell is Tommy?
That's my buddy. What the hell is he?
Why
talking
is he
about
bringing up
Popeyes?
Popeyes? Does he want us to stop there and get some food?
I hate their food.
It is on the way back. I don't know.
Their food
For
is
for
terrible.
you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Their
Yeah,
food's
they're-
not
They're,
terrible.
the
It
only
is
thing
terrible.
that they have that's better than KFC is the biscuits.
Yeah, well, the biscuits
That's
are
it.
good.
Everything else is crap.
It's horrible.
Okay.
I had KFC for lunch today. I forgot I brought my lunch to work.
Jesus Christ.
And I remembered when I sat down and the wife brought out some leftover pizza from last night. I'm like, oh, yeah, I brought some of that to work, and I totally forgot to eat it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm an idiot.
So you went and wasted money.
I did.
Who cares?
I'm trying to. That's
you,
like
you
my
make the big money.
my goal for this year is to stop wasting so much money.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So I'm going to try to.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
As he keeps buying comics.
As you buy 9.0 CG comics.
That was a steal.
Not from your pocket, it wasn't.
Well, hold on. I actually had money in PayPal
How many bills does that pay?
from selling something.
Did you actually have
I
anything?
actually had
Oh,
money in
brother.
PayPal.
So bad.
But
so bad.
I did find out
Why?
because I started going back to school. Like a month ago, I had to cancel Amazon Prime because I just couldn't afford it anymore. And now that I got the tax return money, I was going to pick it back up. And I found that if you're a student and you have a .edu name, email address, you can get a 6-month free trial of Amazon Prime, plus 50% off once you do join. After that, so
This guy working the system.
I know I'm turning into CA.
Wow, working the system. It's good.
No, you're not. CA wouldn't spend money on a comic.
That's true.
I've
put it in
seen
a
him.
piggy bank.
I don't think you know
That
what.
dude
It's-
gets them from the library,
It's funny. It's funny.
photocopies them.
It is really funny that you say that because I have run into Derek at many a comic book store over the years, and I don't think I've ever seen him buy anything.
Not spend a dime.
He's only there for the free comics.
That dude comes out on Free Comic Book Day, and that is it.
That is phenomenal.
You know what? I think you're right.
I'm pretty
Because
certain.
I see him over at Comic Zone every now and then, and
Right?
he's never. No, last time he had a kid with him, but he was buying him a comic. I think it was one. I
Yeah,
think
but did he
actually
bring the
said
kid
one.
with him so he could get extra free comics?
I'm pretty
It
certain he
wasn't
wraps
even
them
a
as
free comic
Christmas
book
gifts.
day.
Yeah, that's why he's CA.
Yes,
good
he is
Lord.
a cheapskate.
Yes,
he
Yes,
gets him
he
at the
is.
library.
He does get them at the library. X just said that.
I know. He's got. I could get my graphic novels from the library.
Yeah, well,
That
wow.
cheap ass.
Don't support the people at all.
Oh no, yeah. Don't support
know,
the artists.
Don't support the artists and the writers and all those guys that are, putting that stuff together for you. Good Lord. What's wrong with that guy?
I don't know.
A lot of things.
Yeah, well,
A lot of things.
that's true.
We need to get him back on.
Well, we can. We
Yeah.
can. We definitely can
Is
get
he
him
still
back on.
around? I never hear from him.
Well, because he's teaching.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a busy guy.
It's that time of the year, The summer, he's definitely more available.
More
for
available
us.
to do stuff.
So,
Summer's gonna be
so
fun again.
you have your question, and we'll discuss this before I hit
come
the
on,
damn thing
dude.
again.
That's
How
what
the
it
hell
was
do I?
for.
I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Back it
because-
up.
No, back it up.
Whoa,
baby.
wait now.
Yeah. All right. So, this question was brought to me by a group of friends, and we had a little bit of a discussion about it. And I figured we could have a little bit of a discussion here because I thought it was kind of cool. Who do you feel are the best? You don't have to do any particular order. You could just throw one name out, 2 names, 3 names. But, who are the top Americans in the history of the United States? Like someone that you look at and you're like, that's American. That person personifies everything that we want.
Throughout history?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, back in my days, when I was walking colonial times,
That's what I'm asking.
there was a guy on the corner of Oak and Maple, and I was like, that right there. That's an
So
American.
who?
I don't know.
Really?
Man.
Okay. So he's out because obviously he can't use his brain to think of anything.
I can only go by what the history books say.
Yeah, I mean,
Be like,
I'm,
"Yeah,
Well, that's
George
what you're going
Washington
by."
Sounded like a great guy, but
Well,
I'm
that's
sure
what
these
you're
people
going
are like,
by. That's what I'm
that
saying.
dude.
I'm with Brett. I would say Lincoln. Lincoln's like the first one that comes to mind.
That's what the majority of the people in this conversation said was Lincoln.
Although I like Mackenzie's answer, Danny DeVito,
Danny DeVito is a great American.
great American.
Ben Franklin was another one that was thrown out there.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King for what he did in America. There are answers. FDR for what he did during the, his time in office, the frickin' 13 years he was president before he passed. There are answers to the question, smart ass over there, but you can't come up with any.
Alexander Graham Bell. How's
Boom.
that? Sure.
There you go.
How about that?
That's the stuff we're talking
I'm trying
about.
not to bore the audience with this history
No
lesson.
one's. I mean, I'm getting
like
actual
history.
answers on here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
real-
Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
I mean, what's
Danny
wrong with
DeVito.
that?
Real answer.
Abe Lincoln was on there already. That was a real answer.
exactly.
Who gave us the real answer?
Mr. Harris, Keith Harris,
See, I
is a great American.
Keith
according to
Harris.
Tom.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know about that, Tom.
There's a Walt Disney on there.
Walt Disney would be a good one.
I
would
think
say
the
so.
Jews would disagree with you.
Probably.
I'm just saying, like all these people, we don't actually know them. So I mean,
That's true. I mean, if you think about it, like some of the people that are make the
So
list
then
were,
you,
like,
when you have the
slave
discussion about
owners and-
sports, then you can't really discuss anyone that you didn't watch. Is what
well,
you're trying to
when
say.
you discuss sports, you're not discussing their personality.
You're only discussing the stats,
right, like how they were.
But personality, I don't. If someone's a douche, I don't really care about their stats.
Right, but when you're asking a question like who's a great American, like that's like kind of think your personality would be part
All
of
right.
that.
Yeah, I agree with you, Brett. I am.
What?
love it. Great.
Well,
American.
Brett knows.
Great American folk hero right there.
Right here,
Chris
brother.
Love.
You see this beard? That's how
We're
it's
gonna
done.
go down in history as great Americans.
Wow. You and I are. I don't know about this guy. I'm really not sure. He might. He might go down.
Go down.
He might go down.
Well, this took a turn.
That's gonna do it, folks.
All right, we're signing out a little early this
Yeah.
week.
Next week, like the pictures on Facebook for the
Get those logos in.
logos in.